Hello girls, this is my makeup video. Alright, so I missed making a video on Monday, which is kind of rare for me. I guess I don't miss videos very much. But it was my only day off this week. I have been working a ton. Usually Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays are my days off. Monday's the only day that I have off with David. So I was like, spending time with him, and it's because it was our anniversary. It was our 2-year anniversary this last week. So we celebrated on Monday. We got a massage. We went out to dinner. We just had a very relaxing day. So I did not make a video because it just was the last thing on my mind. Because then on Tuesday and Wednesday, I worked with the CMA Awards. Woo! A friend of mine owns TNDV, which is Tennessee Digital Video, and it's a company that does um, live productions here in Nashville and all across the Southeast. So he had asked me if I would be willing to help out with the shoots. And it wasn't the actual CMA Awards, it was the CMA Backstage Pass. If you were watching the CMA Awards, Kelly Pickler did a couple of short little commercials for it, and it was the second screen experience. So if you had your tablet or your mobile device, you could download this app and you could watch what was happening behind the scenes of the CMA Awards, like what was happening in the production trucks, what was happening in the hallways. We had a lot of interviews with some awesome celebrities on the red carpet, as well as after they had gotten done with performing. Like we talked to Garth Brooks, we talked to Vince Gill, we talked to a lot of the winners before they hit the press room, which was really awesome. So I was the AD, which is the assistant director of that little shoot, and it was so much fun. A very nice change of pace from the news world, and I enjoyed it immensely. So between Tuesday and Wednesday, I worked like 23 hours, and then I went straight to work, my normal job, on Thursday, Friday. Today is Saturday, and I work tomorrow. So very crazy week for me, but it was amazing, and I loved it, and I wouldn't have traded it for anything. So I will do this week's topics today, and then you'll get to see my lovely face again on Monday. So this week's topic was from Kelly, and she said that since she's officially in love with her man, yay, she wanted to hear about our love life. So, as the only married person on this channel, I feel like maybe I have a little bit of wisdom that I can share, that I can impart. Her first question is, who is your love? It's David. There's no question about that. Uh, what is it that you love? What is it about them that you love? Well, when I first met David, we were still in college, and I remember having a very, very long conversation with him on the couch at the student TV station that we were both working at. And from that conversation to when we first started dating, the thing that I really noticed about David was that he was a great listener, and that he was very, very kind listener, and that he could hold a conversation with you and it would be, a two-sided, like, how sometimes you have conversations with people and they don't really add anything to it. Like David would really add to it, and he just was very, very sweet. So that was the first thing I noticed about him. But after being married to him, I've really noticed that he takes care of me. I had been single and on my own for so long that I never really realized how much stuff I did on my own. And David has stepped in and done a lot of that stuff for me. And, taking care of my car, and taking care of me when I'm sick, and helping run errands. And so I've been able to release a lot of the stress of things that I felt like I had to do on my own, and he helps me out with that now. So that's one of the things that I really love about him. It says, what do you miss about being single? I put this in the comments of Caitlin's video, but I really miss not having to worry about anyone else. Like, whenever I cook dinner, I gotta make sure that like what I cook, David's gonna want to eat, and I make enough of it, and that there's food in the house that he's gonna like. Because before, I would just kind of cook up whatever I wanted, but now I like the times where I've done that, he hasn't always really enjoyed it, so I kind of have to run it by him first. So there's that, and then I also miss not having to clean up after anybody. David likes to leave dishes in the sink. If he watches this, he's gonna hate that I said that. So I have to clean up after him. And when you get married, you tend to have a bigger space to live in because there's two of you. And so there's a lot more to clean up as far as that. Like before I was married, I lived in a 500 square foot apartment. It was just me and the cat. There was very little room, so I didn't have a lot to clean. And now we live in an almost 2,000 square foot house, and there's just a lot more to do. There's a lot more laundry. There's a lot more upkeep involved in that. So that's what I miss about being single. The next two questions don't really pertain to me, but it says, what is love to you? Okay, so my definition of love from dating to marriage is completely different. And you always hear people say, oh, marriage is hard, marriage is hard. And oh my God, they really don't tell you how hard it is. Like I cannot count on my hands how many times David and I have had like full out screaming battles because it is hard and no one tells you that. No one tells you that the day you get married, things will change drastically. So what is love to me, or it is that commitment. It is saying that you're going to be there no matter what, because there are times that you just want to walk out the door and be like, screw this, this is too hard. So it's the longevity, it's being there till the end. You know, when you first meet somebody, you are in love and there's all the butterflies and the tingles, and that will be there for a different amount of time depending on who you are. But eventually, one day, I guarantee you, that will stop. And being in love is what you do after that stops. That's the simplest way I can explain it without making this video 10,000 minutes long. So it's already getting a little long to begin with. So I'll stop it at that. But I love you all. I can finally breathe. I feel like, golly, this week I can breathe now. And I'm going to enjoy my next 3 days off. See you guys very soon. Bye.